Four of the world's largest news organizations have vehemently denied any prior knowledge of Hamas' deadly October 7 attack on Israel, saying such a claim is untrue, outrageous and reckless. This suggestion appeared in an article by Honest Reporting, which describes itself as an organization dedicated to combating media disinformation about Israel and Zionism. The issue was also weighed in by two senior Israeli politicians, who said journalists with prior knowledge of the attack should be treated as terrorists. The Associated Press, New York Times and CNN issued firm statements response to questions about Palestinian photographers who documented Hamas cross-border raid in Gaza, which at least 1,400 people were killed. Gil Hoffman, Honest Reporting's chief executive, has since acknowledged that there is no evidence to support the suggestions in the article, but said these are legitimate questions that need to be asked. Former Defense Minister Benny Gantz, who was in Israel's war cabinet, said on his old Twitter account, "They are superior to terrorists and should be treated as such." Israel's former ambassador to UN, Danny Danon, said Israel had a list of people it would eliminate for participating in raid, and that journalists who recorded attack will be added to that list. "We will catch them together with the terrorists," he added. The Israeli Prime Minister's office said, these journalists were complicit in crimes against humanity. His actions were against professional ethics. Some of the photos sent by news agencies were The Guardian and other media outlets. The New York Times said in a statement that accusation that anyone at the news organization had prior knowledge of terrorist attack was false and outrageous. The statement continued, "It is reckless to make such claims, putting our journalists on the ground in Israel and Gaza at risk." The Times covered October 7 attacks and war comprehensively, fairly, impartially and with an enduring understanding of complexity of conflict, citing photojournalist Yusuf Massoud, whom Honest Reporting named and has been with New York Times for the past 5 weeks. News organization said there is no evidence of Honest Reporting's insinuations. Our review of Massoud's work shows that his photo it shows reporters doing what they always do on big news events, documenting the tragedy as it unfolds. He noted that freelance photojournalists in conflict zones are often put in harm's way to provide first-hand witness accounts and document important news. This is the essential role of a free press in wartime. The photos published by were taken 2 hours after Hamas fired rockets into southern Israel and 45 minutes after Israel said gunmen had crossed the border. AP and CNN said Thursday that they had cut ties with freelance photographer Hassan Eslaya, who took photos of Hamas gunmen crossing the border. Honest Reporting published a photo of Eslaya being kissed by Hamas leader Yahya Sinwar. U.S. Republic.